The Jackal is undoubtedly one of Super Auto Pet's most peculiar pets, and also one of the most underplayed pets. You can see the ability there. If a pet is flung, it gets stats. That's the ability, to put it simply. What I'm going to try to do in this video is have a Jackal that attacks early in a battle and will take damage, but then we're able to fling some pets and it'll regenerate stats. It's a really cool but confusing concept. It's 12:35 AM. Even though I made the build, I'm still confused by it. So we're gonna try to unpack it together, and I'm gonna open myself up to criticism here. I think there were better ways I could have done the build. So comment down below later in the video. Let me know what I could have done. And this was suggested by Nil. So if you saw my zombie fly video from a couple of weeks ago, that was Nil who suggested that. He came back with another banger. It was his idea for the Jackal reset. And here's the irony, right? That video by Nil was my best performing video in such a long time. And I do not make videos for views. My long-time viewers know I just press record and see what happens, and we go on a journey. And in that zombie fly video, I kept commenting like, I'm not going to explain abilities, only the hardcores are here. Then that video pops off, and I have all these people saying, oh, this is the first Super Auto Pets video I've watched in 3 years. Firstly, welcome. Secondly, I acknowledge your presence. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to try to explain the abilities more in this video. And thirdly, good luck to you, and good luck to the hardcores as well, because this build is confusing as hell. It involves a lot of new pets, some old pets, a whole lot of headaches. And here we go, let's dig in. You may have noticed that in that last turn or the turn before, the shop gave me 3 Takis. So I took it. Taki wasn't meant to be part of the plan or part of the build, but here he is. I'm an equal opportunist reverend. And here on turn 6, I've still got 5 lives. We're doing good things. Seaweed is great. I'm elk buffing a cuddle toad. For the new players, or like the players who have been away for a while, you're like, elk buffing a cuddle toad with a Taki and a Harola? I know it's all a bit confusing, but you know, life is confusing in many respects. You know? Like taxation? Are you kidding me? What's the go with taxation? Stick to the video, Reverend. Stick to the video. Here comes a bonobo and okay. Can no one talk about the last 30 seconds and we can all just move on with our life? It's Crocodile Central over here. In the words of the nurse, row your boat. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Okay, lock in. We, on turn 9, which is when the Jackal becomes available in shop, we're about to have a level 2 very quickly. Very quickly. We level into an oyster, which is a bit of extra gold. And get ready, I've slowed it down. Look at how beautiful this is. So you can fling pets in battle or in the shop. So have a look at this. As I sell the platypus, there's not enough space for both of the pets to pop out. So this poor beaver is being launched into orbit, which is a fling. So now the Jackal ability is activated. Hello, a 26-26 on turn 9, and it just gets better, people. Look at this, another bonobo coming in, another chocolate, and another platypus in shop. Insane high roll. That means next turn, we're gonna trigger a level 3 Jackal in the shop on turn 10. Here's FBL, we're gonna take the win. So, partially, we should be proud of our efforts so far. We've got the Jackal, but we're so far away from the finished product. But I do appreciate the high roll. Here comes the cell, the beaver's in space, now the Jackal at level 3. It's 39-39, pretty close to max stats, and now I can actually scale it a little bit. Thanks to my poodles. I was originally gonna go no scaling, but the build wasn't strong enough, so here we are. I hope experienced players, you're getting ideas about some Jackal things, because like I said, I'm sure you could do it better. We're gonna take a Sumatran Tiger, which is important. I needed a jump pet in the team to activate it. Triple Alpaca, which I'm gonna skip. And as I pause here, let's just like take stock. It's turn 11. We have 4 lives remaining, 4 wins to go. I don't want to win too fast, so I'm prepared to run 4 squads, lose the next few turns. I can't believe I'm giving serious commentary. I know. What does this world come to? Here we have stinky meat. And we're gonna win 7 wins. Life comes at you fast. And here I buy the white truffle. So let's pause on the ability. Let's try to pause on... Let's fail at pausing on the ability. And let's read it up here. White truffle perk. If a friend faints, the pet holding the white truffle will jump attack the highest attack enemy. So that was the crucial mechanic here. It's a white truffle jackal. I'm sorry if you can hear the chair squeaking in the background. I'm not going to explain why. So there you see the synergy. Imagine that jump attack just happened, but then imagine a fling happened simultaneously. Ooh, then we'd get the stats back. Moving on, double Sumatran tiger. I didn't actually know exactly how I wanted the build to be, but this is what I landed on. Poodle scaly. So let's see if we get the synergy. I'm just gonna rewind, I'm sorry. Theoretically, if this Sumatran tiger died, so there we go, it jump attacks, right? You're seeing numbers on the screen. It survived on 7 health. If it died right there, I believe there would be a fling in place. I don't know. Sometimes the ordering of things in this game can be a bit funky. The ordering of many things can be funky. One would, I think Aristotle may have said that. I'll bet you those old Greek guys weren't even that smart. Why am I beefing with old Greek guys? We're gonna lose this, and I'll tell you what, a draw would have been good. I was happy to take the loss. We still have 3 lives. And I'm hard rolling at this point. I'm hard rolling another Yggdrasil fruit, because that summons 2 pets. I just want to maximize fling potential. Feel free to use that as your Tinder bio. And now look, 50-50. This is delightful. 50-50. I'm going to play this battle out, and then we're going to go back. It's so interesting. It doesn't happen how you expect it to. Can I rewatch the last battle? Wait, I'm going to pause and I'll meet you back there. I made that a bit anticlimactic. I'm very sorry. Pay attention here. The fling, despite all of my orchestrated efforts to try to get the fling on my side, the fling actually happens on Troutgirl, aka Porter's side. The fling happens on her side. So my Sumatran tiger at the front jump attacks. But her big trout is at the front. So it dies. Then the second one attacks. But because I didn't have 2 Yggdrasil fruits, I now perfectly have 5 pets on my team. There's no fling. This guy's going to attack, but there's no fling. But look at this. Yes! They say, I'll believe it when pigs fly. Well, you better believe it. The pig is flying. And now have a look at the ordering here. The jackal attacks. As per the white truffle ability, it survives on 4 health. It kills their biggest unit and survives on 4 health. And then regenerates stats. The jackal reset is in full effect. Oh my god. Isn't that cool? Now, I had one other run where I managed to get the synergy to pop off, and I'm going to show you that as a little bonus clip. Let's head over there. Okay, we are over to this run, which I'd actually made mistakes using Marine Iguana. It sort of ruined the whole synergy. But anyway, have a look at this. Once again, not as per my design. There's a... Tree kangaroo hits poodle, everything scales. There was a jackal reset hidden amongst the chaos. Let's watch it one more time. And then we'll just watch out to the end of the run after this. Because you'll see why I did not end up uploading this. Jackal attacks, Jackal reset. I was very excited. Incredible battle. Now, I've just told you that this run I decided not to go with. First of all, because I made many mistakes. As you're going to see the Jackal reset once again. But now skipping ahead a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let's watch it one more time while we're here. What's your rush, mate? What's your rush? Where have you got to be? Bang! 28 health. Jackal reset, baby. Incredible. And look, I'll use this opportunity to say that what I said at the start, experienced players, how could I have optimized this better? Because you see that I really relied on a jump attacker dying with Yggdrasil fruit. There has to be an easier way. At 12:46 a.m., sweating and tired, I am not gonna put the effort in to figuring it out, but let me know down below. Here you see me get destroyed by Scuttle, but I had one more... What's the expression? One more bite at the cherry? Not the Super Auto Pets cherry. No trumpets involved. Yeah, that's the problem right there. Because the Marine Iguana is giving Sumatran Tiger melon, so I couldn't put an Yggdrasil fruit on it. Regardless, we head into the final battle. Newer players or old players who are re-entering the fold, please never be like Elder First. Yeah, I handled it well.